Vanderhof, our records show that you've never paid an income tax.
That's right.
Why not?
I don't believe in it.
You don't believe in it?
Well, I wouldn't mind paying for something sensible.
Something sensible? What about Congress and the Supreme Court and the President? We gotta pay them, don't we?
Not with my money. No, sir. Now, come on, tell me all about it. What kind of a boy is he? Do you have fun together?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Well, that's no answer to any question. Is he nice?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Can't even talk about him, can you?
Not rationally.
You know, every time I think how lucky I am, I feel like screaming. Oh, I feel a scream coming on right now. My legs are traveling faster and
Tony,
faster and faster.
You're not really
And
going to
it's in my
scream.
stomach right now. I'm afraid it's got me. Here,
No.
it's right in my throat now. What I can do is fighting to get out. I can't hold it any longer. Here it goes. What happened? What happened? What happened? Well, a mouse went right past there. A mouse in this place? Where? 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 Right under that table. There they go!
You were right, Chief. There's enough gunpowder down there to blow up the whole town.
You Can't Take It With You, 1938. Frank Capra's Oscar-winning comedy about an eccentric family. Frank Capra's You Can't Take It With You, released in 1938, stands as a timeless testament to the director's signature blend of heartwarming sentimentality, social commentary, and screwball comedy. Winning the Academy Award for Best Picture and Best Director, the film, starring James Stewart and Jean Arthur, offers a vibrant and joyous portrait of the Vanderhof family, a clan of lovable eccentrics who have chosen happiness and personal fulfillment over the relentless pursuit of wealth and societal expectations. In a world often obsessed with material success, You Can't Take It With You champions the importance of embracing individuality, pursuing passion, and finding joy in the simple pleasures of life. The film, based on the Pulitzer Prize-winning play by George S. Kaufman and Moss Hart, unfolds in the bustling metropolis of New York City, where the Vanderhof household stands as a haven of unconventionality amidst a sea of conformity. Grandpa Martin Vanderhof, Lionel Barrymore, the patriarch of the family, famously walked out of his lucrative business 35 years prior, deciding that life was too short to spend it doing something he didn't enjoy. Since then, he has devoted himself to pursuing his passions, which include collecting stamps, attending commencement ceremonies, and generally enjoying life to the full. His philosophy of embracing joy and eschewing societal pressures has deeply influenced his family. His daughter, Penelope Sycamore, Spring Byington, writes plays, and her husband, Paul Samuel S. Hines, builds elaborate toys and fireworks in the basement. Their daughter, Essie Ann Miller, aspires to be a ballerina, although her talent is questionable, and her husband, Ed Carmichael, dovetailor, prints politically charged slogans on candy wrappers. The household is further populated by Reba, Lillian Yarbo, and Donald, Eddie Anderson, the devoted cook and handyman, who are practically considered family members. The Vanderhofs live a life free from the constraints of social expectations, pursuing their individual passions with unbridled enthusiasm. Their home is a chaotic but loving environment filled with laughter, music, and the constant hum of creative energy. They represent a joyful rebellion against the societal pressure to conform, to prioritize wealth and status over personal fulfillment. The catalyst for the film's central conflict arrives in the form of Alice Sycamore, Jean Arthur, Penelope's other daughter. Alice is the only member of the family who works a conventional job, serving as a secretary for the Wall Street titan Anthony P. Kirby, Edward Arnold. She is deeply in love with Kirby's son, Tony James Stewart, a handsome and idealistic young man who is drawn to the Vanderhof's unconventional lifestyle. However, the stark contrast between the Vanderhof's bohemian existence and the Kirby's rigid materialistic world creates a significant obstacle to Alice and Tony's romance. Anthony Kirby, a ruthless and pragmatic businessman, is determined to acquire the land surrounding the Vanderhof property to build a sprawling factory. He views the Vanderhofs as a nuisance and their unconventional lifestyle as a personal affront to his values. The clash between the two families escalates when Alice invites Tony and his parents to dinner, hoping to bridge the gap between their disparate worlds. However, the dinner quickly descends into utter chaos. The Vanderhof's eccentricities are on full display, from Essie's bizarre ballet performance to Paul's exploding fireworks. The Kirbys, utterly bewildered and appalled, are unable to comprehend the Vanderhof's unconventional lifestyle. The dinner ends in a complete disaster, leaving Alice heartbroken and Tony torn between his love for her and his loyalty to his family. In the aftermath of the disastrous dinner, Alice breaks off her engagement with Tony, believing that their families are simply too different for them to ever find happiness together. However, Tony is determined to prove her wrong. He recognizes the genuine happiness and warmth that permeate the Vanderhof household and believes that his father needs to learn the true value of life. Meanwhile, Anthony Kirby's relentless pursuit of wealth and power has left him isolated and unhappy. He is consumed by his business dealings and has lost touch with the simple pleasures of life. The Vanderhofs, despite their unconventional ways, possess a joy and contentment that he deeply envies. The film's climax occurs when the Vanderhof family is arrested for manufacturing fireworks without a license. During their time in jail, they encounter a diverse group of individuals, including a down-on-his-luck former employee of Kirby and a Russian ballet instructor named Kolenkov, Misha. The experience further solidifies their belief in the importance of embracing individuality and finding common ground with people from all walks of life. Ultimately, it is Grandpa Vanderhof's wisdom and genuine kindness that soften Anthony Kirby's hardened heart. He helps Kirby to realize that the relentless pursuit of wealth and power is ultimately meaningless if it comes at the expense of personal happiness and human connection. Kirby, witnessing the Vanderhof's unyielding optimism and genuine love for one another, begins to question his own values. In a pivotal scene, Grandpa Vanderhof invites Kirby to play the harmonica, a simple act that breaks down the barriers between them. Kirby, rediscovering a passion he had long forgotten, experiences a moment of profound realization. He realizes that the Vanderhofs have found a key to life that he has been missing all along: the ability to find joy in simple things, to embrace individuality, and to cherish human connection. Kirby, transformed by his experience with the Vanderhofs, decides to abandon his plans to build the factory, freeing up the land for the community to enjoy. He also gives his blessing to Alice and Tony's marriage, accepting the Vanderhofs as part of his family. The film concludes with a joyful celebration, as the Vanderhofs and the Kirbys gather together for a lively evening of music, dance, and laughter. The Vanderhofs have successfully transformed the lives of the Kirbys, demonstrating the power of embracing individuality, pursuing passion, and finding joy in the simple pleasures of life. You Can't Take It With You is more than just a screwball comedy. It is a potent social commentary that challenges the prevailing values of a society obsessed with wealth and status. Frank Capra uses the Vanderhof family as a symbol of resistance against the forces of conformity and commercialism. The film argues that true happiness lies not in material possessions or social status, but in the freedom to pursue one's passions, to embrace individuality, and to connect with others on a human level. The film's enduring appeal lies in its timeless message of hope and optimism. In a world often filled with cynicism and despair, "You can't take it with you" reminds us that it is possible to find joy and fulfillment in the simple things, to embrace our eccentricities, and to create a life that is meaningful and authentic. The film's heartwarming portrayal of family, love, and community resonates deeply with audiences of all ages, making it a beloved classic that continues to inspire and uplift viewers today. The performances in You Can't Take It With You are uniformly excellent. Lionel Barrymore delivers a masterful performance as Grandpa Vanderhof, capturing his warmth, wisdom, and unwavering optimism. James Stewart and Jean Arthur bring their signature charm and talent to the roles of Tony and Alice, creating a believable and endearing romantic pair. The supporting cast is equally strong, with each actor embodying their quirky character with memorable flair. Frank Capra's skillful direction and the film's brilliant screenplay contribute to its enduring success. Capra masterfully balances the film's comedic and dramatic elements, creating a heartwarming and entertaining experience that is both thought-provoking and emotionally resonant. The screenplay is filled with witty dialogue, memorable characters, and a powerful message that continues to resonate with audiences today. You Can't Take It With You is a testament to the power of human connection, the importance of embracing individuality, and the enduring pursuit of happiness. It is a film that celebrates the joy of life in all its messy, chaotic, and beautiful forms. It is a reminder that true wealth lies not in material possessions, but in the love, laughter, and shared experiences that we create with the people we care about. As relevant today as it was in 1938, You Can't Take It With You remains a timeless classic that continues to inspire and uplift audiences with its message of hope, optimism, and the enduring power of the human spirit.